and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the rising Pacific power of Japan. And boy, are we doing a good job. We just smashed our way across Malaya over here. We have to finish off Pasai, still a little bit more of Malacca. Tributary state of the Ming, though, so if we want to start a war with China, we could actually start one down here to weaken them. We'll see. However, we are now going to go after Pasai, who is allied to Brunei and Champa. Champa is not a real big threat, so we should be able to deal with them reasonably efficiently. Brunei is not a threat either, but I do need to move troops down there, which is what we're doing. Plus, we still have to core all this land, which is what we're doing. So a couple years, about 2 years, and then we will attack Brunei. We're also dealing with some nasty separatist rebels at the moment. Okay. And then we have to think about where we want to build up a fort line so we can hold off China in the next war. I'm going to do that, though. Reduce inflation a little bit. It'll help. Saves me about 2 gold at this point. It's not the best, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. They are not going to arrive in time. Okay. Actually, they are, because it's a fort, but I was hoping to have them in the fort when that happened. Load you to there, load you to there. Come down here if you would. Still need the military tech. The Ming have a tech lead on us that is not a good amount. How small are you guys? 53. Brunei and Pasai. You know, I could attack these guys and vassalize them. Do they have any good ideas? Not particularly. Would I be better off with Brunei? No. Would I be better off as Pasai? Huh. Just thinking it might be worth establishing another march like I did in my, what was that, Portugal game? No, that wasn't Portugal, that was my Cebu game. I had a strong march here and they did a lot for me in the wars. I could directly attack them rather than these guys. Now let's smash these separatists, or rather Shinto zealots, hopefully before they convert much. That's actually a problem if they go on a conversion spree. Okay. Nice. Back to Korea. 2 more to go in Korea. A lot more to go everywhere else. And that will be the last of Korea that we own that needs to be converted. It's been a while since we conquered those provinces in Korea. Almost a couple 100 years, I think. Or at least 100. 150? It's been a while since the Ming were unstable. Yeah, they're going to convert a Protestant province on me. Darn. Considering Brunei is a tributary state, I think I will more likely attack Champa. What are these guys? These guys almost hate me. Wow. Well, I should probably devote someone to allies. Who are my allies, by the way? I've got Eu4. Oh, I got Vijayanagara. I forgot that. And I have Russia. Boy, talk about forgetting things that are important. And the Wu. I did remember the Wu. There we go. In the event of a war, we should have a very strong amount of allies come to our aid. Okay. We stomped these guys before they occupied that province. Good, good. Oh, this is the other one I have to convert. Sulu. One of the annoying ones. Okay. Considering these guys are my tributary state, I should be able to move my troops into their land without trouble. Hopefully, in the event of a war, they will automatically be eligible to stay there. And then let's move my fleet to there to lock in the Brunei fleet. And we will attack Champa, I think. Yeah. Okay. Key point is I don't currently have military access through there. Okay, it did work. My army is actually hostile to them. Good. On the other hand, I didn't actually manage to pin in the Brunei Navy, but I did manage to attack the Pasai Navy. Small benefits, I guess. Okay. They're going to be trapped by that fort eventually. I need military access through my allies' lands. Should probably grab that before I started the war, to be honest, but yeah, well. It's not a huge issue. Most of these cores, I looked them over, they are being cored, even though we are at war, which is good. We did trap their navy, awesome. Them occupying that territory literally does not matter because of that fort. We can take them out at our leisure. Really, that is one of the other few provinces we have to take from them. Suspect once we smash their army and do this, we should have enough war score. Okay, we've made it to Champa's lands. Siege of Brunei is going pretty well. We can afford to pay off one loan. Still in debt for 800 gold, so roughly 300 more gold we need. No, they're just going to reoccupy all of that, aren't they? Okay, that should, yep, do quite a bit of damage to Pasai's enthusiasm. Let's go take out their army and then see what they think of this all. Oh, cool. Took their capital. Split in half. Faster occupation, but also keep them close enough that in the event of an attack, I can remerge them quickly, assuming I'm looking at it when I actually get attacked. That's usually my issue. I don't look at things. Oh, Ayutthaya separatists. Actually, it's probably more Ayutthaya than Ayutthaya. Oh well, it's a confusing name, to put it mildly, for an English speaker to try and say. Even though being an English speaker is kind of debatable with my grammar some days. Okay, we're doing pretty well there. We're doing pretty well there. What do these guys think of the war? They are not particularly enthusiastic, but I don't think they want to surrender just yet. Nope, not yet. Fair enough. Considering this is likely to be their death, they're going to put up quite a fight. Hello, cat. I have now received a cat. Hello, kitty. Can you please get off my mouse arm? Thank you. There we go. Salt support and all that has fired. Oh, morale of navies. Nice, even though I don't really need it. Brunei's capital has fallen. Put them in a direct conflict with my navy, actually. .68 war score. Okay. One army of mercenaries versus another army of mercenaries. Am I going to win or am I going to lose? I think I'm going to lose. Yes. Peace offer from Brunei. No thank you. No thank you. 85. Capturing ships, though. 88%. That should be the last loan I need paid off, which means it's time to start building some universities, other than the ones I already had built. The 5 just needed for the absolutism. Okay, we'll go back down there. I suspect Brunei is trying to walk around the entire island, but can't say for sure. Champa's ready for peace. I am not. Pasai should be ready for peace, pretty much. Nope, a little bit more. Okay. Let's get the Miltech. Asian Dragoons. Nice. Really? They're gonna invade there. Okay. Never let us underestimate the AI, and they're willing to invade entirely inconsequential regions. I mean, they can't win the war no matter what they do, but still. You'd think they'd be a little bit more intelligent. It's like invading my Siberia lands, the Ming, over and over. Persistently want that province. Where's my navy? There we go. My growing navy, apparently. At this point, I'm just converting everything, so... Not particularly caring where these are, although I will divert one to Sulu to finish off those annoying rebels. There we go. Found Brunei's army. Or what remains of it, rather. Smash those separatists. Hopefully we can occupy this province, which I have no idea why Bali does not have a land route to here. It should. The distance between here and here is much smaller than the distance between here and here. One of those great questions that will never be answered. Okay. Champa's fully occupied. Pasai should be fully occupied. Brunei is pretty much fully occupied. Oh, Great Britain has now... Oh, apparently have military access through Great Britain's lands. Awesome. Okay. Surely these guys are finally done. Yes. Cancel as many cores as we can. There we go. The cores are so they don't rebel from them later, or get given them in a peace deal, for example, if I lose a war. For those of you who are not particularly good at the finer arts of why do you revoke cores during peace deals. Okay, Brunei should be pretty much ready to surrender. Oh, I can't take it all. Slightly annoying. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'd like that. I'll do that, I guess. We'll leave them with 4 provinces. Take their northern holdings. There we go. The power of imperialism when you fully got it going is really good. Okay, Champa, I think I'm going to make them a march. They can field about 12 troops. Not great, but I'm thinking distraction for the main. And honestly, that's kind of my goal right now. Can I do that? Japanese vassal. Yes. Overextension, Ottomans, Brunei, Champa. Fair enough. Decisive victory, Malaccan separatists. Lovely. That's your job now. These guys are rebellious. 16 days. I'll make them a march. They should be happy then. Or at least happier than they are currently. And then we will pay off debt. Pay off debt, by the way, is one of the best things one can do, which is why if you're ever making someone a subject, you almost want to bankrupt them. Because then if you pay off the debt, it saves you, look at this case, 20% paid off loans. Pretty good. So this will now be a march. They're not particularly great. They've got some defensive ideas. They've got offensive ideas. They can field a reasonable amount of troops. We do have separatists. Hoxie, of course we do. Because we always have Hoxie separatists, it seems. I don't need you anymore. Potentially lots of uprisings. Hoxie, of course. Someday we will have Siberia pacified. Someday. Oh, we're actually working on it a little bit more. I mean, it's only 3 development per province, but it's annoying they can field as much rebels as a larger territory. Okay, where'd you now? Another Tengri lands. Oh. Slowly gonna convert this. Okay, colonists are still good. Korea should be converted. Yes. Can I do Korean? No. I haven't made it a state apparently. Okay. I think offhand I should probably focus Diplo points, considering I am now 439 in debt. And our heir isn't any better than our current ruler, who is 70 years old, which is pretty good for this time period. This guy seriously has outlived my expectations. Let's stick one there. I don't know if Cebu is a very developed province, honestly. We just want lots and lots and lots of universities, really. I don't think I can spawn it. Oh, I might actually be able to. One of the following must be true. Okay. Well, I guess it's to our incentive to try and build as many universities as possible, because there's a chance we get an institution, I guess. So it probably doesn't matter really where I build them, as long as I build them. Okay, these guys not really a threat anymore, so I'm going to stop spying on them after 295 days. I can stop spying on them, I think. I think I'm also going to stick a fort up here. Where would it be better? Probably right there, really. Just trying to find a good defensive location. Oh, another colony done. Nice, nice, nice. Let's snag that before anyone else gets there. Nope. Apparently, I'll just send a base colonist, because apparently I haven't made a lot of states lately. So that might be something I have to do after this episode, or during this episode if I want to. Where does it want me to make states? Central Tenasserim. Tenasserim. Ah, right there. Okay, make that a core. Where to now? That's China, East Korea, Malaya. Okay. Timor was, I believe, the next one, right? Yep, Timor. Okay, well it's a reasonable start, I think. Let's see how much that alters our income. Fair amount. So we're headed towards enlightenment, obviously slowly. Brunei hates us, which makes sense. I guess because they hate us, I can't offer tributary. Interesting. And we pretty much control Indonesia, small exceptions, Britain, France, etc. Portugal, etc. I don't think I can threaten Portugal for land, but it would be cool if I could. Okay, well, we have Champa. We're doing reasonably well on that front. It's time to start looking north to the Ming and Korea. What happened here? Hoxie, Buriyata crushed them. How did they lose to Hoxie and Buriyata? Weird. I can attack Buriyata and then take that Hoxie province, which actually I might do next episode. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.